I've spent the last few weeks typing, gaming, and honestly annoying my coworkers to find out which boards are actually worth your money in 2026. If you're hunting for the best mechanical keyboard, you're probably overwhelmed by switch types, layout sizes, and weird jargon like thock and gasket mount. I dug through the technical specs, tested the responsiveness, and read the brutal user reviews. Here's the honest verdict on what actually matters for your desk setup. Whether you need a wireless mechanical keyboard for a clean aesthetic or a silent mechanical keyboard so your roommate doesn't kick you out, I've got you covered. And wait until you see number one. It has a massive following for a reason. And when you see why, it makes total sense. Let's get into it. Before dropping your hard-earned cash, here's the deal on picking the best mechanical keyboard for your desk. First up is the classic trap: overpaying for features you don't use. Don't buy a flashy $200 board with an LCD screen if you just need a reliable mechanical gaming keyboard for weekend matches. Keep it simple. Second, know exactly what spec sheets hide. A brand might boast about a massive battery, but if it has inefficient RGB lighting, that 4,000 mAh capacity drains in just 2 days. Always check real-world testing. Third, match the layout to your daily life. If you crunch numbers constantly, don't buy a compact board, get a full-size mechanical keyboard so you have that dedicated number pad. Whether it's a chunky board or a sleek, low-profile mechanical keyboard, keep US consumer perks in mind. Most of these top boards are available with Amazon Prime, meaning you get incredibly fast shipping and an easy 30-day return window if the tactile feel isn't exactly your vibe. So don't stress too much about getting it perfect on the first try. All right, now that you know what to look for, let's start with number 5. Quick heads up, the links in the description are affiliate links. Doesn't cost you anything extra, but it helps support the channel. Coming in at number 5 is the AULA F99 Pro. If you're looking for the best quiet mechanical keyboard, honestly, this is your top contender for office spaces or late-night gaming. It runs around $80, which is a sweet spot for quality without breaking the bank. This board packs a massive 8,000 mAh battery. One reviewer mentioned using it exclusively on Bluetooth with the lights dimmed, and it easily lasted weeks without needing a single charge. The real star here is the pre-looped silent switches combined with a high-end gasket mount. It delivers a typing experience that people describe as walking on snow. Muted, soft, but still incredibly satisfying to press. You're getting 3 connection modes, so swapping between your work laptop, tablet, and home PC is absolutely seamless. Now, real talk, there is a minor limitation. The keycaps have side-engraved, front-printed characters. If you type entirely in the dark without the RGB on, they can be pretty tough to see. But the easy workaround is just keeping the backlighting turned on, which shines right through the letters perfectly. It also rocks a 96% layout, giving you a number pad and a multimedia knob while saving a little desk space compared to a traditional layout. The weight of the board is surprisingly hefty too, meaning it won't slide around during an intense typing session. This is truly a top-tier mechanical keyboard for the price. If you want an insanely good wireless mechanical keyboard that keeps the peace in a shared room, the F99 Pro is an absolute powerhouse. Moving on to number 4, we have the YUNZII B75 Pro. For anyone hunting for the best 75 mechanical keyboard, here's the deal. This thing punches way above its weight class. Priced around $70, it's a compact beast that retains your function row and arrow keys while freeing up crucial mouse space. Gamers and coders absolutely love this layout. This board features a 5-layer potting system and pre-lubed linear switches that create a wildly satisfying, creamy sound profile. A college student reviewing this mentioned taking it to study sessions and getting non-stop questions about it because it sounds so incredibly premium right out of the box. Plus, that multifunction knob in the top corner is a game changer for instantly tweaking your volume or RGB modes without digging through clunky software. When looking for the best mechanical keyboard under $100, features like this stand out. It's also a fully hot swappable wireless mechanical keyboard, meaning you can easily pull out the switches and pop in new ones later. But let's address a small flaw. A few users noted that the south-facing RGB backlighting isn't blindingly bright in daylight. It's totally fine for normal use, but if you want that intense gamer aesthetic, you might find it slightly dim. The easy fix? Swap the stock keycaps for some pudding-style caps later down the road to let way more light bleed through. With a 4,000 mAh battery, reliable Bluetooth, and a fast 2.4 GHz dongle, the YUNZII B75 Pro is easily one of the sleekest, most satisfying compact boards on the market right now. Taking the number 3 spot is the Redragon K673 Pro. Honestly, if you want the best budget mechanical keyboard on the market, this is a total no-brainer. Sitting at just under $50, it offers premium features that usually cost twice as much. This board has a stellar 4.6-star rating from 46 early adopters who are absolutely blown away by its overall value. It features an 81-key layout, saving you 35% of your desk space, and comes with seamless tri-mode connectivity. The typing acoustic here is built around that deep thock sound, thanks to the integrated noise reduction pods and precision-locked gasket mount. Users constantly point out how stable and refined the typing feels. It's not pingy or hollow like other budget boards. The linear switches are buttery smooth, and the dedicated volume control knob is shockingly high quality. Real talk, there is a catch. When using it purely on battery power, the sleep timer kicks in pretty quickly to conserve energy, which means your RGB lights shut off after a few minutes of an activity. It can be slightly annoying if you're reading a long document. The best solution? Just use it in USB-C wired mode when you're at your main desk, and save the wireless feature from when you're kicking back on the couch. You also get PBT keycaps that resist sweat and oils, which is a massive win for durability. Finding the best mechanical keyboard doesn't have to be expensive, and anyone looking for the best mechanical keyboard value will love this. For $50, this mechanical gaming keyboard is an absolute steal. All the links are down in the description so you can check current prices. Coming in at number 2 is the Keychron Q5 Pro. If you're a developer, video editor, or just a heavy typist, this might be the best mechanical keyboard for programming you will ever lay hands on. Priced around $165, this is a premium, heavy-duty piece of hardware. It's got a full aluminum body that weighs over 6 pounds. One software engineer noted that having a board this solid completely eliminated desk vibration and totally transformed their daily workflow. This 96% wireless mechanical keyboard gives you nearly every key from a full-size layout, including the numpad, but in a slightly more compact footprint. The biggest selling point is the QMK and VS support. You can remap literally every single key, create complex macro commands, and program the rotary knob to do whatever you want, like scrubbing through a video timeline or zooming in on code. Now, the downside, because it's a solid chunk of metal, it only has one fixed typing angle. There are no flip-up feet on the bottom. If you prefer a very steep typing incline, you might find it a bit flat. But honestly, grabbing a nice ergonomic wrist rest completely solves this issue, and is much better for your long-term joint health anyway. Plus, it switches seamlessly between Mac and Windows environments with a simple toggle switch. With its double gasket design, flexible PC plate, and premium KSA double-shot keycaps, it's simply a masterful mechanical keyboard. If you equip it with tactile brown switches, it easily becomes the best tactile mechanical keyboard out there. And finally, taking the number 1 spot is the Keychron K10 Pro. Here's the deal. If you want the absolute best mechanical keyboard overall, this no-compromise full-size mechanical keyboard is the reigning champ. At around $90, it hits the perfect balance of premium features, deep customization, and everyday reliability. Sitting at a 4.5-star rating from 45 reviews, users literally call it the last keyboard they'll ever own. This board gives you the complete 104-key layout, making it an absolute dream for fast data entry, massive spreadsheets, and heavy productivity. It's also widely considered the best mechanical keyboard for Mac users, thanks to its native Mac layout right out of the box, and a dedicated switch to toggle over to Windows. The K10 Pro features pre-looped switches, sound-absorbing foam, and a thick silicone dampening pod that upgrades the typing feel from standard to truly exceptional. Every keystroke is smooth, accurate, and deeply satisfying without being obnoxious. Real talk, the main complaint from users is that the physical toggle switches on the back for Bluetooth and OS selection are quite small and the text is hard to read. It can be a little annoying when you're first setting it up. But the simple fix is just taking a second to memorize the switch positions. Left is Mac, right is Windows. It's a minor hurdle for an elite wireless mechanical keyboard that boasts a massive 4,000 mAh battery, fully hot swappable switches, and powerful QMK VIA programming. It's the ultimate mechanical keyboard, built like an absolute tank, and genuinely deserves the top spot on your desk. So there's your honest verdict on finding the best mechanical keyboard this year. If you want the best bang for your buck, or if you need a reliable wireless mechanical keyboard on a budget, the Redragon at number 3 is a steal. But if you want pure, uncompromised productivity and high-end performance, that Keychron K10 Pro at number 1 is the way to go. All the links are down below, so you can grab the one that perfectly fits your setup. Hit that like button if this helped you out, subscribe for more honest tech reviews, and I'll catch you in the next one.